is June, and with June comes a very popular holiday, also a holiday that I personally find extremely difficult to shop for, and that is Father's Day. And I am here to give you 15 concrete ideas that you can use not just for Father's Day, but anytime you are gifting a man in your life something. I find this difficult because I feel like men in particular have very specific hobbies with very specific wants. So in my case, my husband has two big hobbies, guitars and golf. But I can't just run out to the guitar store or to a golf store and find something that I think he's gonna like because he has particular tastes with what he wants. I have no idea. But I still insist every holiday on finding something on my own that I think that he would like. We have also evolved in our relationship where I'm like, just send me some links and I'll order one of the things that you send me. So at least there's some element of surprise. He's not entirely sure which one of his picks he's getting. But in case you're like me and you still want to come up with something on your own that you really think they would like, I have 15 concrete ideas from very inexpensive, under $20 to more. We are going to start with what I call men's grooming. And what I like about this is I feel like a lot of men want grooming products, but they're either embarrassed to ask for them or they don't even know what's out there, but they're willing to try. So my number one recommendation is something I've recommended for every men's related gift, but honestly, it's not just for the guys, the ladies can use it too, and that is the Phillips One Blade. Now there are two options here. There is the basic one blade that I've been recommending for years. It comes with a variety of different guards and brush heads, so to speak, so you can still trim your beard, shave your legs, shave your body, shave your face. It has all the things that you would need, and that is the one that all the men in my family have. But I have been recently made aware that there is a Phillips One Blade Pro, obviously more expensive, and this one is also for face and body, but comes with a much more sophisticated attachment to address trimming the beard and sideburns. It has different levels of shortness, so you can either go for just a 5 o'clock shadow all the way to a much fuller beard. Now, piggybacking off that is something that Michael, my husband, recently gifted to himself, and he said, you have to recommend this to your viewers. I am loving this. And it is a different kind of beard trimmer. This one is from Remington, and the cool thing about this is, first of all, he said it's a little bit easier for him to get just the right length he wants for his beard, but even better, it's a gift to them and it's a gift to us. It's a vacuum beard trimmer, and it holds about 95%, or I should say it captures about 95% of the beard trimmings. So when they're done, there's just a little bit to clean off versus most of the time when my husband's done trimming his beard, there's stubble all over the sink and counter area in his bathroom area. He doesn't have his own bathroom, but we each have our own sinks. Anyway, so those all make really good gifts. There is a men's grooming line called Jack Black, and they have a variety of products that we've all used actually in my family off and on for years. I was the one that started using it for myself, but I think these make a great gift for a man as well. And it is a set of their lip balms. Now, what's interesting about their lip balms is that first of all, they are SPF 25, which is great, especially this time of year. But they are also lip balms that are meant to go on non-glossy. So a man or someone who is self-conscious and doesn't want to have a makeup look on their lips won't have to worry about shiny, glossy lips. They're gonna have that moisturization, they're gonna have that SPF 25 without it looking like they're wearing actual lip gloss. So this is lip balm designed to not be shiny. And what's extra special is they come in a lot of really great scents or flavors, if you will. So I found this pack of 3 that comes in a reusable little tin. I think it would make a great Father's Day present. If you're more interested in gifting skincare, they also have a sampler set that comes in a dot kit, which is great because then it's reusable, and it includes the lip balm, a face scrub, a face wash, and a moisturizer. So smaller size containers of basically everything they need in a skincare line in a self-contained dot kit. And then my last men's grooming recommendation is a cliche, but cliches are cliches for a reason. They generally mean that they have some truth to them, or maybe a lot of truth to them. And so this is under the heading of fragrance, I would say. But in particular, Sephora has a men's fragrance sampler set. And again, it's in a nice reusable container, and inside that are travel sizes or deluxe sample sizes of, let me read you all the options here. We have Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. We have Gucci Guilty, Paco Rabanne Invictus, Paco Rabanne Phantom, Ralph Lauren Ralph's Club, Valentino Uomo Born in Roma, Versace Eros, Victor and Rolf Spice Bomb Night Vision, and the Yves Saint Laurent Eau de Parfum. So that's a nice little sampler. And then the cool thing about this set is once they land on a favorite, it includes a certificate for a full size of any of those scents. They have to just go back and redeem it, I think either at Sephora or on Sephora.com. So that makes for a fun gift as well. Moving on to accessories, I'm trying to recommend things that I haven't necessarily recommended before. It's tough. So in my house, and that's really my only frame of reference, my husband has converted over to the Apple Watch and he loves it. There's so many things he loves doing with it. If you're gifting someone who loves gadgets, this is the ultimate gadget. But I would say even if they already have the Apple Watch, which I'm going to recommend as a gift on its own, a nice Apple band. And I'm gonna link the two that I got for Michael that he uses. He really just has stuck with one now. It is a metallic looking, kind of almost like a black ceramic band. And like all things, this one's on Amazon. It's inexpensive, but it has held up for years. He never takes it off, unless he's charging it, of course. And it looks really nice. And of course, like Amazon always does, has multiple options. So you can match it to your watch, you can match the band to their favorite color, that sort of thing. So you definitely have options. I wasn't sure where to put this next one. I'm gonna put it under accessories. I've recommended this over and over for all kinds of things, most recently for graduation gifts, and I still stand by that. But a convertible garment duffel bag. This thing is fantastic because it's a 2-in-1. When it's unfolded fully flat, it's a traditional garment bag. You can stuff anything on hangers in there, dress shirts, a suit jacket, pants, etc. But then when you zip it up, it now looks like a duffel bag. It has pockets to put all kinds of things. You can unzip it like a duffel bag and stuff it full of other foldable items, toiletries, etc. And it's small enough to bring on as a carry-on. I love this. Everyone I know needs one, man or woman, but definitely I think this makes a great Father's Day gift. I have 2 recommendations for clothing, and one of them I have recommended before, but it's one of the most common questions that I get, and that is, what kind of golf shirt do you recommend? Well, now I can say with confidence I have at least 3 people in my family that are really into this brand, so this is the one I'm gonna recommend with confidence, and it's the Peter Millar brand. I will link a couple of their favorite styles down in the description box. I think anyone would like a collared polo shirt. It doesn't mean they have to run out and play golf. My husband wears his just for running errands, going out to eat. It's sort of just his go-to style of shirt, aside from a t-shirt. Again, this is a gift that I would recommend not just for Father's Day, but for birthdays, graduations. Our youngest is turning 21 this month, and he actually put a Peter Millar shirt on his wish list as well. The next clothing item I'm gonna recommend is not meant to leave the house. And again, it's one of those things I think most men would love, but don't even think about asking for, and that is a set of pajamas. Now, specifically, I'm gonna recommend Poplin, or their cotton Poplin pajama pants. They can be worn year round, but even though they're long, they're super cooling because of that Poplin material. I have several pairs of Poplin pajama sets that I wear year round, and I got this idea because I was wearing them the other day, and my husband looked at me and he was like, do those come in men's sizes? Like just the pants? Like just have something to wear so I could lounge around in the house in something, but I can still sleep in them. If I have to go take the garbage out, I'm not just in my underwear, that kind of thing. I was like, yes, they do. And I've linked to 2. They don't have to be super expensive. Of course, you can find super expensive ones if you want, but I found you 2 options that I will link below. They're both under $20. Old Navy and Amazon. They come in multiple colors, multiple patterns, and I believe the Old Navy one comes in regular and tall options as well. Now on to the home and outdoor ideas, except really it's just all centered around beverages and keeping them hot or keeping them cold. It's not specific to a type of beverage. So we've all seen these Stanley tumbler cups all over the internet. If you haven't, I'm kind of surprised. Everybody is recommending them. The problem is they are sold out everywhere, and people were raving about the fact that they have a handle and that's what makes them better than a Yeti. But Yetis have the option of getting them with handles. I am a big Yeti fan. I own a lot of Yeti cups. They're headquartered here in Texas, another reason why I love them. So I highly recommend all kinds of Yetis, but if you're looking for the kind that comes with a handle, they have those. I'm linking those below. Along with that is a really good cooler. And as someone who's had the refrigerator die on them, I cannot stress how wonderful it is to not just have a backup refrigerator, and that is not a Father's Day gift, but a good cooler to throw things in that will actually keep things cold. And in the spirit of this being summer and road trip season and travel season and camping season, I'm gonna recommend the Yeti backpack cooler. I've recommended it before. I think it is an outstanding gift. It is a big ticket item. What's cool about this is it holds plenty. It can be worn as a backpack. It's a soft-sided cooler, but the unique shape allows it to fit very nicely behind a front seat. So assuming you don't have a backseat passenger, you can just pop that in the sort of the wheel well where your feet would go in the second row of a car. So if you're going backpacking, camping for the day, heading out on a boat, all the things, it's portable, it's easily carried, it's hands-free, comes in a variety of colors. I think it makes an outstanding gift. Now slightly lower on the price point scale, let's talk about keeping your coffee warm. And I have two options for you. I know everyone gets very particular about certain things. I know I am, which is why I'm recommending two options. The first is a mug warmer. So it doesn't matter what mug you use, you just set it down on there and it heats up the bottom of your coffee cup and it keeps the contents warm. That's personally what I prefer because I'm not usually walking around with my coffee cup. And the one that I've had sitting next to my bed, I've had for years and years and years. The second option, which is also very popular, is where the actual mug itself keeps your beverage hot. So you can walk around. It's the part that keeps it hot is self-contained, so to speak. So you're not tethered to a desk or to sit in bed and drink your coffee or what have you. So I'm gonna link both of those because people can be very particular about the kinds of warmers that they want. And then I'm going to leave you with a couple of electronics ideas. There are tons of them out there, and I have done other gift guides like this in the past, and I will link them up, I believe it's in the upper right-hand corner, and I'll link the playlist down in the description box as well. The first is a multi-charger, so something they can set next to their bed. It can charge their phone, their watch, their headphones, what have you. I had one that I liked. Michael has one that he likes. What he likes about his is it's much more portable. So when we travel, he packs that with him. So I'm gonna include his because it's all about fathers and I'm gonna go with his idea. And then the second idea, I always recommend a Bluetooth speaker. And there's just so many uses for it. They can have it out in their office, at a desk, next to their bed. They can take it with them if they're doing outdoor activities, golfing, fishing, whatever. But I found one that selfishly I think would work really well for my husband because it goes in with his love of guitars. And so I wanted to recommend this one for you as well. It's a Marshall Bluetooth speaker. So there's two size options. There's a big one that's really meant to stay in the house. It's like I want to say it's a desktop size. It is a Bluetooth speaker that looks like a Marshall amp, like the kind you would plug a guitar into, but it's a Bluetooth speaker that also has the option of you being able to plug in your old school audio devices like a record player, a tape player, that kind of thing, and it'll stream out the sound that way. So that one's not so portable, but then there is a smaller portable water resistant version. It still looks very much like a Marshall amp. Obviously that is meant to go out and about with the listener. So I thought those were so cool. I've actually seen them in person. And I think it would really make a fun gift, especially for an old school music lover. Hey friends, if you have been following along and counting, you'll notice I only really included 14 suggestions, not 15. So number 15 goes all the way back under men's grooming, and it is this 5-in-1 body product. It's shampoo, conditioner, body wash, shaving gel, I believe, and maybe a pre-wash. I can't remember all 5, but you're gonna see it over there. It is a really nice minty scent, a large bottle, lasts a long time, and it is especially great for the men in your life who don't want a lot of fuss. They wanna smell good, or they want one product to do all the things. Always, this is a conversation. It is not just me talking at you. So if you have some great ideas that I may not have mentioned in this video, please leave your suggestions down in the comments. Let's get this conversation going. Let's see how many ideas we can list. I may have listed those in prior videos, but not this one, and we're all here to learn something. So I look forward to seeing your suggestions. Thanks again for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate that you're here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.